From the JBS Soccer Complex at Roy Roberts Park in Beardstown, Illinois, Hola! Football is on the air. Furious Rally Sports, it's your Uncle Phil O'Neill with you. And we should have a good match today with Athens, Greenview, Illini Central, the combo there. They co-op with those three teams. The Warriors will be coming into town at 7-1 to take on the Beardstown Tigers, who are 9-3-2. Let's talk about Athens a little bit real quick. They are 7-1, and one of the things about them, take a look at them warming up here a little bit to my, just kind of straight in front of me here. They pretty much, as you can imagine, being a 2A school, they've beaten the schools they should have beaten. The small schools are the ones that are about even with them, and the bigger schools they've lost to. So this should be a good match today, with Beardstown being a 1A school. Again, Athens, Greenview, Illini Central, the Warriors, they are coming in at 7-1. Assistant coach Shane Wooden, head coach is Josh Rubin. A couple of notes about the team. Connor Mavis, who wears number 12 for Athens, he is their leading goal scorer, 2.6 goals a game. Wow, almost 3 a game. That's impressive. I'll talk about how that's going to be with Beardstown, something's got to give there. 60 shots on goal. Let's see. Also, Nathan Hessen has 39 shots on goal and has almost 1 assist a game. Their goaltender is Jacob Collier. He has a 2.59 goals against average. Didn't really see many stats on Beardstown. We'll swing around here and take a look at them real quick as they are warming up. At least sort of warming up here. Let me get move the camera around a bit. Oop, too far. Let's go back. No. There. Wait a minute. There we go. Anyway, Beardstown comes into this one 9-3-2. They are in Class 1A. There are 3 classes of soccer in Illinois, high school soccer. But this Beardstown team, pretty good. I was talking with their head coach, Francisco Hernandez, before the game. He said, part of the problem is with the young fellas, he said sometimes they try to play hero ball too much and try to hammer it home, when if they just took it a little more easier, they'd probably score more goals at various points. So that's what he has said to me. Here's a note on them. No opponent has scored more than 2 goals on them this year. That is impressive as can be. So remember what I said about Connor Mavis, the leading scorer for Athens, at 2.6 goals per game. What's going to give there? Again, 9-3-2 for Beardstown. The Tigers tied a very large school in Quincy High earlier this year, and they have blown out several teams. And they have quite a few shutouts on their season record. So this ought to be a very good match coming in. We're about 11 minutes away from game time here at JBS Soccer Complex, Roy Roberts Park. Pitch looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Again, it should be a pretty decent match. It's going to take you around the pitch a little bit here, if I can. We'll start over there in that far corner, and Beardstown will be moving left to right, and Athens will be moving right to left, as you see it here. And let's take a look now towards the goal there a little bit. Now over in the left corner, and we'll kind of bring it up the pitch here to mid-pitch on the this would be the right side, as the opponent's trying to score down here to the right end. There's the far mid over there. Now we'll go to the far left corner in the right end, or in the middle there, and then over here in the near corner. So, there's going to be times where I'm sure I'm going to miss players and also miss the camera views. We'll do the best we can with that, or I will, I shouldn't say. Well, who am I talking about? Talking about myself. Yeah, I'll do the best I can with that. As far as the weather, actually perfect, I would say. A little windy. You're probably going to hear a little wind in my microphone at times, But for the most part, should be decent today as far as the weather is concerned. Not really much of a major concern. It's cloudy a bit. What would you call this? Filtered sunshine. I hear weather folks sometimes use that term now. So we'll end up seeing what happens. Again, there's a little bit of wind. It would be blowing. It's kind of tough to tell just looking. I guess it's blowing right to left across the field. The field kind of lies in a north-south configuration, or at least that's what it appears to be. My compass on my car doesn't work, so I can't tell you what the story is there. It appears to be in a north-south configuration, with the scoring end being, let's see, let me kind of show you here. That'd be the scoring end here. That would be as Athens defends. So that is the north end. We swing back around, and that would be the south end. So there you have it. The wind's going to bob the camera quite a bit. I've done some tricks to kind of stabilize that. It's better than it ever has been, but the camera has to be put well up high to make sure that I catch all of the pitch. And so because of that, the higher the camera, the more it's going to blow around, right? So not really can't guy wire that much to really take care of that. So as you can see, we're about 8 minutes away from the beginning of this match. This is the varsity match. Coming up on Furious Rally Sports this Friday, a game that, a team that's usually a dominant team in high school football in this area, Jacksonville Route, not exactly their best season. In Beardstown, football at times can be decent, but this year would say it's not the strongest suit. They got blown out by Camp Point Central last, which is nothing to sneeze at because Camp Point Central is really good, their last time out. But that game, Friday, should be a good one. I will be on the air about 6:45 for that. Jacksonville Route at Beardstown. Next match after that will be a soccer one, next game. Soccer match Wednesday with Jacksonville coming to town and playing Beardstown the following Wednesday. Looking to try to get some Missouri teams involved with some with some softball. Girls softball, specifically North Shelby's very good this year, and we'll see if that ends up coming to fruition sometime next week, in talks with other schools as well. So glad to have you along today on Furious Rally Sports from no matter where you are. A quick note, I have the comments disabled. The only reason is because it can affect the stream. We may have trouble with the stream at various times here. I checked speed issues, a week or so ago, and everything looked great, and not now. So today it's been kind of in and out, so we'll see what happens today with that. So forgive me if the stream does cut in and out, but you will know why. It's because the internet, that's the best of the internet that I have. And as I said, it was working well the other day when we tested it. Today, not so much. So we'll see what happens here. The camera shot, as you can see there, kind of, sometimes I got to kind of lower the levels here on the camera a bit because it kind of will go in and out as far as the sun coming out and the coming and going. Oops, that's gone. There we go. It's back. See what we get here. I got a sweat bee flying around me in my van. That's what I'm broadcasting from today, is the inside of my van. Again, Phil O'Neill, Furious Rally Sports, about 5 minutes away from the beginning of this match between Athens and Beardstown. Again, Athens, Greenview, Illini Central. I'd give you starting lineups, but I wasn't given those ahead of time, so we'll just have to play it as they go. As the match, I'm waving the officials there, so they're ready to go. They're here and ready to call this match. Nice day for a match. This is the interesting thing about football, about soccer. I saw a video about soccer players professional ones that I was amazed at, that their heart rates when they go full tilt, they have a shuttle that they run when they go full tilt, and their heart rates are supposed to come down back to near where their resting heart rate is. I believe it's 1 minute's time. Think about that a minute. It would probably take me 15 to 20 to do that. So these young fellas are going to be in shape to run and go make some plays today on both sides. Again, this ought to be a good match. 9-3-2 Beardstown, 7-7-1 Athens. So we anticipate a good one here today. Again, you'll hear some wind with my microphone at various points. That's just going to be part of it. One of the things about the is you can take a look. The camera, I'm looking at my screen, and you can kind of see how the white uniforms of Athens are all kind of washed out from the far distance there. But if I make a change like that, then it's gone, right? So, yeah. Do the best I can to identify those players for Athens and for Beardstown as we go today, okay? Again, the wind will kind of shake the camera a little bit. It's up, well, I don't know, 15 feet up, probably something like that, at least 12 or 13. So she's up there quite a bit. And the camera angle there is about mid-pitch to let you know, to give you a frame of reference. Let me get back here to get my camera settings all ready in front of me so I can go to them. It's weird because I'm a one-man gang. I'm doing this all by myself. But when you are doing something like this, it's kind of, you're caught between a rock and a hard place. Do you look at the camera? Do you look what the video's showing you? Or do you look at the actual play that's going on? For me, to try to identify the players, I'm going to have to look at the players and do that for you, while at the same time making the switches on the camera. So forgive me if those kind of go astray at various points. We'll do our best. I will do my best with that as the match goes on. We are just about ready for game time here. One of the things about the Beardstown varsity team, their uniforms have white numbers, are a little bit easier to tell what's going on than the JV that are black, and those are that's tougher to read from at least in my opinion. The contrast is absolutely helps quite a bit to try to read those numbers. So the captains get things talked over with the officials. I would think, to me, the toughest part about officiating soccer is the onside or offside calls, right? And I'm not sure how they do that at this high school level. This is my first match ever broadcasting soccer. So this will be an interesting thing today. Hang in with your Uncle Phil today. We'll see how it goes, all right? By the way, if you want to make comments and what have you, again, I am disabled because it can affect the stream. And I'm kind of glad I did today as far as the quality of it. Now, if you'd like to make comments, my Facebook page, I have one, Furious Rally Sports. You can make comments there. Those are always welcome. Whether I'll get the chance to look at those in the match, I don't know, but I will try to at various points when we have some stoppage time. Remember, though, in soccer, the clock basically ticks upward, and the stoppage in play, I don't believe the clock stops. They add time. We'll find out as that goes here today. I see 40 minutes on the clock, so maybe they do a countdown clock in high school soccer. Again, my first match ever. Athens Warriors at Beardstown, JBS Soccer Complex, Roy Roberts Park. Again, you can kind of see the sun coming out here. And you hear the crowd kind of getting into it for Beardstown here. So Beardstown will possess it to start with here at mid-pitch. The numbers are, it's Kellen Brown who is going to be passing it. And we'll come up here, let's see. Okay. That is Luis Rios with it. Or down his side now, and that's on the left side here. Rios now gets it back to Brown. Rios, and who's got it there on the... Well, it's up at the top of the box on the left side for Beardstown in their scoring end. Trying to catch who that is over there. Is he going to get called for a penalty? Yeah, I believe so. Or did it go out? I believe it just went out, and so Athens will send it on down. And now dispossessed. Beardstown carries it. That is Brown. Now bringing it. That is Ortiz. Ortiz gives it to, well, let's see. Now Athens. Now it's kind of loose. And comes to the near side. All right. So now Beardstown has a chance there, but it's kicked out. And back to, well, it's on that left sideline now for Beardstown. Kind of pedaling in now. Going to try it? No. And that was off the foot of Luis Hernandez. And now the goalkeeper will send it away. And that one here is on the mid-pitch on the near side for Beardstown. They've controlled play here early. We're in the third minute of 40 minutes of the first period. No score, Beardstown and Athens. Beardstown has dictated play mostly to this point. Carrying it down the left side now are the Tigers. That one came loose. Where did it go? Did it go out? No, yeah, it did. Now a throw in for Beardstown. Benegas now, well, this is actually Ortiz. Ortiz back to Benegas. Benegas has sent it in, Brown had it for a moment, and defending it, it's going to be a throw in. Let's see, that was, golly. Defending it there was, that was Ephraim Newton on the defense for Athens. We are in the 4th minute. Throw in now. And that one goes to the far side. And now the goaltender handles that. The goaltender is Jacob Collier. That one's gone way down to the other end here. And what do we get? We get a throw in. Sorry, I was missing my sending my camera around here, so hang in there. We are in the 5th minute, no score. Beardstown trying to move it. They're going to be dispossessed there, maybe. Yes. Athens now will try to answer. But Beardstown dispossesses back the other way. Beardstown again has controlled play mostly so far. Taken away there by Athens. Boy, it's real tough to look up the numbers because they're not in order. They're numbered by senior to freshman. Shot on goal there, but nothing doing, and Collier makes the save, and he will send it out. Sends it very, very deep here. Beardstown will just let it go. No, they do not let it go for the goal kick. Coming on up here is Beardstown making the moves. That goes in and bounces over the top of the goal. So we are now almost into the 7th minute. No score, Beardstown and Athens. Beardstown has dictated play mostly. Forgive me for switching the cameras. Sometimes it catches me a little bit off guard here. So now kicked, but okay. Kind of coming right at us. Beardstown, that one's going to be moonballed over the top. And that is kind of what, if I remember right, that's kind of what there we go. Got it there. My bad. And now kicked out. But Beardstown's coach told me before the match, said sometimes my players just get a little bit too aggressive with their play and try to hit those long moonball shots. So now Beardstown has it, trying to move the ball around here. They have dictated play mostly so far. This one is left for Benegas, going to be kicked off. Benegas controls it again. That's Luis Rios that has it now. Gives it back to Benegas here on the near side. And now it goes over to the far side. And it's down in the left corner, in the box. Now cleared by Athens. Athens has not had much offense at all to this point. Beardstown again controlling. They have controlled the majority of this. This one comes back, though, and the first answer. Oh, got a breakaway maybe. No, goaltender's able to take care of that. It was left for one of the Athens players, but he wasn't able to get back. And that one now sent over to the left corner. And collision there, hold on. And now out of play. Now forgive me for switching the camera angles that poorly. Holy cow, I was all over the map with that. We are in the 8th minute rather of 40 minutes. No score and a corner now for Athens. No score with Athens and Beardstown. So here is the corner. It's going to be handled quite well. And now does Beardstown control it? They do. But it's going to go out of play here right by my camera. Hello. Caruso with the throw in for. And that's going to go out of play. Beardstown will get it. Is this Rios? No, I'm not sure who that is. We get a foul here. Well, folks, my presets have all went away on my cameras because the camera got hit by the ball, and I'm going to have to fix that real quick. Hang on just a second. I'll try to take some manual control of the camera. That one's sent in, kicked away, and now where are we going? All right. Beardstown controls it. We're in the 11th minute, no score. Comes to the near side. That was Brown that had it. That's Benegas. Back to Brown. And the ball comes loose, and now foul. Leave the foul on Luis Hernandez. Now Beardstown trying to move it up. Benegas here on the near side. Going to send it into the box, headed away. Comes back. Benegas now sets it up. Leaves it for Hernandez. Now Benegas back to him. Going to send it left side. Shoved there. That who's that over there? That Rios on the left side, I believe so. Defender now has it deep. He's going to bring it in. It's Gerardo Ruiz that had it. Now, let's see what happens over here in this far left corner. It's going to be a throw-in for Beardstown. No score. 28-23 left in period 1. Beardstown has dictated play almost exclusively. Throw in, and is that going to make it out? No, headed. It's in the box, loose. Athens gets it out, but Benegas controls for Beardstown. This is Brown. Brown trying to pedal on the right side of the box. He's trying to come back in, left-footed it in. It's bounded around, and the goaltender for Athens will handle that. That's Jacob Collier. Sorry we lost my camera presets, but we can do it this way. We can do it manually. Now back to mid-pitch. Beardstown, no controls. Benegas goes back to him now. That goes to the far left side, and I believe that is, was that Ruiz over there? Not sure who has that right now for Beardstown. Anyway, bringing it up. They have dictated play almost exclusively. That is left for, that was left for Rios, but he couldn't put it in, kind of ground balled it, and so now Jacob Collier will get the goal kick, kicks it down into the scoring end for Athens. But Beardstown controls yet again. Benegas leaves it off for Ortiz. Ortiz now with it. And leaves it. That's De La Cruz there. Now fouled. I believe committing the foul there. Who do we got? Drew Collier on that foul. Move the camera around. Sorry, I missed that. Camera in. Okay. He's taking a free kick. I believe that is De La Cruz. Off his right foot. Bounds away harmlessly for the moment. Athens will clear. And that's about all they've been doing so far. All Beardstown. 25-48 left in the first. No score, though.
Are you guys YouTubers?
Yeah. Calling the game, man. So let's see. Benegas now with the ball. And now he'll give it off to, that is Hernandez. Hernandez to, that is De La Cruz who has it. De La Cruz, the ball loose. Who has it? It's, they're going to call a handball, I believe, here. I believe this could be a penalty kick. I think it is. Handball and now a penalty kick for Luis Miguel De La Cruz. Try to hammer one home here. Or no, it's not a penalty kick. It's just going to be a free kick. All right, Luis, show us what you got there, my friend. No score. 24-46 left. Ground ball almost gets, oh, does it get by Collier? It does. Oh, no. Jacob Collier. Okay, De La Cruz with the goal at about the 25-minute mark of period 1, 1-0 Beardstown. I'm going to tell you right now, Jacob Collier's got to be thinking, I've never had one like that ever happen to me, ever. But yet, sometimes. Okay. Trying to get the camera that's a little bright now. Beardstown controlling again. They lead 1-0. 24-26 left in period 1. The ball comes loose. It will be a goal kick. Well, if you're Athens, I don't know. It's been tough to answer. They have not been able to move the ball very often. A couple of times, Collier has sent the deep ball down on the goal kicks. They had one little threat, but it didn't do much. Beardstown will control once again. Boy, saying that a lot, haven't we? Okay, this is, I believe that 20 is Hernandez. Hernandez now bringing it down this right side. Going to send it towards the goaltender. He's going to make the punch or stop, and now the kick from Collier. And that one will go deep for the Beardstown tender to handle. Well, if you're to ask me if I could see Beardstown's, I can't quite see who that was there in goal, but that's okay. Beardstown controlling once again. They lead 1-0. 23 minutes left in period 1. On they come again. Wow. Now we see why they're 9-3-2. They've got some O. Far left side now. Beardstown just seems like they're playing a little bit of tic-tac-toe a little bit with Athens at the moment. And that one is what? Go down the sideline and a throw? No, it's still being played. That one on the side. Going to try to send one in here. And a, what do we got? Throw in here? Throw in for Beardstown. And that one's sent in. That's Benegas. He's going to chase it down. Boy, He'd like to have that in a better spot. He might have had a goal. De La Cruz send that in. And that shot off of the right foot of Rolando Ayala goes over the top. And a goal kick for Jacob Collier, who's got to be beside himself with that goal. His teammate's going to take that, though, and that is Nathan Hessen. I believe he's just going to kick it here to the near side. And that one goes out of play. Sending it in here, Anthony Ortiz. Kind of left for, and now maybe Athens can answer. Nope, they do not. Beardstown gets it back. And they are moving it once again, as they've done this entire match to this point. 20:53 left in it, 1-0 Beardstown. That one kind of a weak shot from Cesar Rodriguez, but hey, put it on goal, right? Their head coach mentioned Francisco Hernandez. Yeah, sometimes they try to play hero ball, hitting the goals when they really don't need to. So there you have it. 1-0 Beardstown. 20:22 left. Period 1. That headed over there. Mid-pitch left. Loose. Beardstown controls. Benegas now. And he will leave it. That's Luis Hernandez. Hernandez, now Benegas. And let's see, that is De La Cruz. Leaves it at the box. Does it go out? And is it going to be a goal kick, or is it what do we got here? No, we got a corner. Most exciting part of soccer, right? Okay. Hernandez takes it. Ball loose, and Collier handles it for the Warriors of Athens. Hits the bomb to the middle of the pitch. Beardstown is back and controls. De La Cruz now. On the left side, let's see. And now let's see who has it. Beardstown. Somebody goes down over on the far side. It'll be tough for me to zoom in there, but we are at a stoppage. Give me a second. Whoop. Back up, though, pretty quick. I'll give him that. So I think we're going to be back at it here. That one, almost skipped in, but Collier's able to handle it. Now back into the left corner. Here as Athens moves right to left, going to be sent out of play. Throw in for Athens. 18th minute, 1-0 Beardstown over Athens on the weird penalty kick. That was a ground ball that Collier handled, and it dribbled over his hands into the goal. Really weird. Again, almost entirely Beardstown's game so far. Almost entirely. Now they'll bring it up. De La Cruz now with it. Leaves it off for Rios. Rios, De La Cruz, who's going to chase that down. Athens will throw it out, or kick it out. It'll be a throw-in for Beardstown. 17:30 left, 1-0 Tigers over Athens on the penalty kick, or I should say wasn't a penalty kick, was it? It was a free kick dribbler that got through Collier. This one sent to where Beardstown will control it. And it has been Beardstown all pretty much in this match. 1-0 they lead. That one sent way far down. Here in the middle, mid-pitch, left side. De La Cruz now handles it for Beardstown. Sends it deep, but Collier going to take care of that. I believe it had been offside anyway on that one, as the case may have been. Thanks for joining me, Furious Rally Sports. That one sent, where we got it here? Oh, Beardstown's going to control. Okay. De La Cruz now with it. He leaves it for Benegas. Benegas now has it. That is sent over towards the box, but no. Top of the box left. This is De La Cruz. De La Cruz will leave it for Benegas here. Benegas, right-footed, puts it into the box. Tried to hit it, but no. Collier comes out and handles it, does a good job of doing so. Trying to get a break for Athens. They might have one here. Look out. And the shot is up and above. Connor Mavis, 2.56 goals, 2.6 goals per game. He got the break, but wasn't able to convert on that. So now a goal kick for Beardstown. Sent over to the left side. And let's see who's bringing it up. This is going to be left here for Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to left foot one, and no. Just looking up stuff on the roster instead of moving the camera. Forgive me there. 14:49 left, period one. 1-0 Beardstown. Dictated play. Only a couple times as Athens threatened with the breakaway. De La Cruz handles it, tries to send it in a little bit. And it will be a throw-in for Beardstown. Welcome, Furious Rally Sports. The first soccer match I've ever broadcasted in my life. It's been fun so far. All Beardstown, mostly, though. Athens fans are going, yeah, no kidding. Here's De La Cruz now with it. And that was fired. Boy, a good rocket shot there off the right foot of Luis Hernandez. However, it's a moon ball, and it will be kicked by Ephraim Newton now for Athens and the Warriors. 13:40 left in period one. 1-0 Tigers over Athens. And that one will be carried in. Mavis now can control for... No, it's loose. Mavis does have it now. I should say Mavis. That 15 was actually Nathan Hessen was carrying it. Now we'll have a stoppage, and we will have a free kick. And just like that, wow, just like that, we might have we could get a tie game here. Off of the right foot of Connor Mavis. See what he can do. 1-0, 12:45 left. Mavis now will line it up. Beardstown's defense trying to get set. Mavis's shot is blocked. And we'll go to the far side. And we'll be out of play. And Athens, for the first time, has some offense going as they will throw it in. That one now will be kicked out, and it's going to be another throw in quickly. I believe that's Hessen throwing it in. He will throw it into Drew Collier. And going to be a foul there. And who was fouled? I was trying to see who was fouled. Couldn't quite tell there. As Jeff Fields, got fouled for Athens. Athens' first offensive real chance on offense. That one's sent in quickly off the left foot and will go out of play. Goal kick here. I believe your goaltender is Jeffrey Zacharias for Beardstown. It's hard to see that number with the back to me. I guess I'll find out at halftime, won't I, when it changes. 11:15 to go, period 1. 1-0 Beardstown over Athens, Furious Rally Sports. That one is sent down the left side. Athens controls this time. At least a little bit for the moment. And Athens trying to answer here. This is Mavis. He's dispossessed. And that one's sent deep. And got a chance here. Oh, good hustle there by Cesar Rodriguez, but he not able to put it in, and let's see, we'll have a throw in for Beardstown. Let's see who's taking the throw. It is going to be Anthony Ortiz that'll throw it in here on the near side. 1-0, Beardstown leads it. This one left. And let's see, and Beardstown will control a bomb shot from De La Cruz. Is good if it's a field goal in football, but not in this case. 9:50 to go, first period. Beardstown 1, Athens 0. Got to tell you, Athens' goaltender, poor fella. Yeah, Jacob Culler. Sorry, Jacob, man. That ball just kind of dribbled over your hands and went in for the first goal of the match. This one sent. Well, let's see who's going to control Athens this time. And De La Cruz gets it over to one of his teammates on the left side. He's handling it now, and Benegas has it now left side, coming all the way from his right side here. He normally has been sitting in. Kind of pedaling around Beardstown. Now that's Rodriguez. Rodriguez, it gets defended out by Athens. Down the left side we go. Sent into the box. Nope, sent back out. De La Cruz leaves it for Rodriguez. Now, nope, did not get a shot, or will somebody? Fell down. Oh, big crowd in there. And a foul. And a foul or not. Let's see. There was a lot of activity there around the top of the goal, the goal box. With Rodriguez in there, and let's see what we got. I think it's just going to be a goal kick, giving Jacob Collier a little bit of a moment there. Good match so far. 1-0 Beardstown and Athens. You'd say good match. I mean, it's been mostly Beardstown, though, to this point. There is a stoppage in play with now they started back up, so they took a little bit of an injury break. Collier now sends it down. Ends up about mid-pitch. Now Beardstown trying to pedal in. This is Benegas. Benegas leaves it for De La Cruz. De La Cruz sends it forward, but Collier will handle it for Athens. Athens trying the big breakaway, which they've tried quite a bit. It's worked a couple of times, but that's about all. So now, ball loose mid-pitch. Chance for, just over the top. Just over the top there from Cesar Rodriguez. Little puppy dogs going all over the place here. So a free kick coming here, and Ephraim Newton will take it for Athens. They're down 1-0, 6:55 to go, first period of 2. Beardstown controls. And that's been the story mostly, with Athens trying the breakaway pass, the bomb on occasions, and it's worked maybe a couple times. They've had one real halfway decent offensive possession. That's about it. Okay. Tough for me to see on that left side who's got it. I'd have to have eagle vision to see that over there. I believe that is De La Cruz handling it now at the top of the box, trying to chip one over the top. I believe that was Julius Ruiz. Nothing doing, and now the goal kick again from Ephraim Newton and Athens. Down 1-0, 5:54 to go. Period 1 of 2. That ends up, who's got it? Beardstown does. Brown trying to handle it, and now sent kind of in the middle, kind of loose. Who's going to take control? Beardstown for the moment. Comes all the way over to Benegas on the near side. He should probably pedal in a little bit now. He's just going to leave it for De La Cruz. De La Cruz sends it left side. Is it going to go out? Oh, no, he's pedaling in. And now sends it back to De La Cruz to kind of set things up. Going to send a bomb in. No, over the top. Way well over the top. I see exactly what Coach Hernandez said about his players. They try to play the hero ball, hit that home run from deep. It's impressive when you do, but doesn't always work. Beardstown leading 1-0, 4:51 to go, period 1. Athens, it's been kind of tough. They have not been able to get much offense going at all except occasional breakaways. Now dispossessed, and let's see who has it. Now Athens trying to get it. Now Mavis is trying to pedal down in the left corner to go get it, and he does not. But they'll get the throw. Nathan Hessen with the throw in for Athens. And now dispossessed. Beardstown has a chance for a little bit of a break here. Brown, if he leaves it. Nope, he was not able to leave it for number 9, and that's going to go on past the goal line as Cesar Rodriguez. Thought Cesar would have a chance there, but did not. That was a good scoring opportunity for Beardstown that kind of went away. Beardstown trying to control it. Now Athens does. And now Beardstown does with 3:32 to go in period 1. 1-0, Beardstown over the Warriors. Kind of bounding back and forth here a little bit. De La Cruz now handles it for Beardstown. Well, he seems to be the quarterback back there, doesn't he? Athens will clear it, which they've done quite a bit. Trying to get that deep home run ball. De La Cruz, he's going to get, no, that's, foul there. De La Cruz fouled down for the moment. 2:37 to go, period one. 1-0, Beardstown. It's your Uncle Phil, Furious Rally Sports. Glad to have you. Folks from Athens, folks from Beardstown, folks all over the world. Love you. Hang in. Because we got a good match here. Ooh, that's sent deep in. And Collier's going to say, I'll just chase it down. He's going to let Ephraim Newton do that long kick. Is that a handball? Not sure what that was there. Okay. Play continues on. As Athens trying to handle it. And the goaltender's able to cover it up. Again, I believe that's Jeffrey Zacharias for Beardstown. 1:32 left, period one. 1-0, Tigers over the Warriors. Furiousness in play has kind of waned here as we've gotten late in this period, as you can imagine. Now Beardstown with a chance, though. But Athens what's going to happen here? Bounces around. And that one will be, Collier handles it. Did a good job. Collier's played real well. He's had a lot of work down there, but he's played very well in goal, except that one little drainer that got by him on a free kick. Trying to bring it in as Athens. They have not had many opportunities. Beardstown now has it. Woo. Spun that one too far. There we go. Here we go. Venegas leaves it off for Rodriguez. Is he fouled in the box there? No. Goal kick as it went out. Across the end line. Once again, Newton will kick it in. Trying to send the deep ball, but Beardstown is back for it with 11 seconds left. It will go out of play. Beardstown will throw it in. That's going to do it for period number one. There we go. Well, an interesting first period between these two teams. Athens, the 2A school. Beardstown, the 1A school. It's the Beardstown Tigers 1, the Athens Warriors nothing. And I should say the Athens Greenview Illini Central Warriors nothing. 10-minute break here. I'm going to take a little bit of a break to take a swig of water. We'll be back in just a moment. So quite a match here. Here in Beardstown at the JBS Soccer Complex, Roy Roberts Park. Kind of a nice place. Let's see if I can adjust a little bit of our camera here. Kind of get some brightness a little bit, maybe. It's kind of tough to adjust it when you've got the clouds and the sun going in and out, but make the best of that. Again, you can see the score there. Maybe it's probably a little far away. I guess I could zoom in on that, but I'll just tell you. 1-0 Beardstown over Athens at half, and an interesting half in that Beardstown pretty much dictated play the entire period. Were in their offensive zone quite a few times. What Athens was trying to do was trying to send the bomb pass down to their offensive juggernaut players, including Connor Mavis. And Mavis had a couple of chances but was not able to convert. And therefore, the score 1-0. The goal from Beardstown was on a free kick that was at about the top of the box. It was a ground ball, strangely handled, and he would even tell you, I should have made that play, and I'm sure he's kicking himself right now. Poor Jacob Collier, the goaltender, 2.59 goals against average. Jacob, I'm not, in no way, shape, or form am I giving you any grief over that, but because we've all been there. Ground ball came in, he's got the save, and he just kind of dribbled over the top of his body and went just over the goal line. I mean, you'd have to, you can go back and watch it. How did that happen? Very strange. So that's why we have the score at 1-0. Otherwise, this game would be tied. And one thing to note, so I mentioned it was one of those deals with this match where who was going to break. Beardstown has not allowed any team more than 2 goals this season. Connor Mavis, on the other hand, for Athens, averages 2.56 a game. Or 2.6 a game. So there you go. So far, it's been in Beardstown's favor, but it's only a mistake away from being a tie match here and going to what? I guess a penalty kicks at some point. So there you have it so far from Furious Rally Sports from Beardstown, Illinois. I'm glad you've joined me today. Again, if we've had some internet connectivity issues, so be it. When I tested, a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago, everything was fine. It was kind of spotty today before game time. So hopefully you've been able to see the majority of this match. Football on Friday is the next on the agenda for Furious Rally Sports as Jacksonville Route comes to Beardstown for a football game Friday evening. 6:45 will be the broadcast time here on YouTube. And then after that, a Wednesday match, soccer. Jacksonville comes to town to play Beardstown. Same place, okay? May try to get some Missouri high school softball, girls softball games at some point next week. I'm working on that as we speak, working on some other schools, trying to get some more sports in here for you in the fall season. 2:16 to go before we start this thing back up. Again, just a note here, Athens team is a co-op between Athens, Greenview, and Illini Central, the Warriors are. They came in 7-7-1, and as I mentioned in the pregame, by the way, if you can hear wind kind of going through my microphone, that is the case, but I have a wind cover on it, but there's some wind coming south to north. So there you have it. Or is it north to south? I'm trying to see where it's coming from. Yes, it's a little bit north to south. Anyway, nonetheless, their 7-7-1 is Athens. They are a 2A school out of 3 classes in Illinois soccer, and what I would say, looking at their schedule, they have pretty much beaten who they should have, and the bigger schools they've lost to. Beardstown, on the other hand, a 1A school, 9-3-2, and they have played everybody tough, including a very large school Quincy High team. They tied them at 2 early in the season, and they have several blowouts and shutouts on the season. So, and no opponent, as I've mentioned before, has scored more than 2 goals on them. This case doesn't look like, at this point, doesn't look like Athens is going to be able to. I don't know how Athens answers this. If they get more aggressive, they may cost themselves a goal the other way. Meantime, Beardstown has pretty much dictated play. Been impressed with how Luis Miguel de la Cruz has basically played quarterback in the middle of the pitch forward, just kind of looking for opportunities, passing the ball around to Jotsin Benegas, and forgive me if I'm misspelling that or mispronouncing that, Jotsin Benegas, number 7. So forgive me for that one. He's had some opportunities. Cesar Rodriguez has had a few opportunities. Trying to see who else has had a few opportunities as well. Luis Rios has been in there. Anthony Ortiz, also Kellen Brown. Some of those folks have gotten in as far as potential opportunities, but not any real super goal-scoring chance for Beardstown as of yet, except for that free kick. That was the dribbler that went through Jacob Collier's hands. We switch ends here. Looks like we're seeing a few substitutions. Alexander Gascon is in defense now, along with Gerardo Ruiz. They may have been in earlier. Just didn't see them that much because they were playing defense and sending the balls back into the Beardstown end. Athens will get the kick here. Nathan Hessen looks like he'll center it. I got my presets for my cameras reset, so let's see what we can do here. Try to keep up a little better. 1-0 Beardstown over Athens. Start of the second half. In momentos. There we go. That one's sent in, just to the left of the goal there. Free kick here. Again, going to be taken by Ephraim Newton. He's taken a lot of those today. Mid-pitch, Beardstown has it. And now Athens controls a little bit. It's Benegas over there trying to get the ball. He has it now. And Athens will chip it out here, near side. That is Gascon. Oh, ouch. Almost a ankle breaker there. And now a potential break. But coming up and handling it is the goaltender. And indeed, Jeffrey Zacharias makes the play. Going to just throw it over to the left side here, right side. And now Athens trying to answer. Ball is going to go out of play. Trying to leave it there for Hessen, but nothing doing. He will throw in. 1-0 Beardstown, 37:30 left in the second period. Okay, so that one comes back. Beardstown on the move. That one's sent over to Brown, but it's going to go over the end line and be a goal kick. Once again, I'm sure for Ephraim Newton for the Warriors. Or is it a corner? I don't think so. I thought it went over the end line, didn't it? It is? No, it's a throw-in. Yeah, okay, throw-in for Beardstown. Ball loose. Fired. Ooh, good shot there. And who's got it? That was fired in there by Cesar Rodriguez, but was able to be defended away. And now I believe the exciting part, the corner. Here you go. Pretty good corner, but it's going to be headed off of Brown. And Athens will control. 35:58 left. 1-0 Beardstown. Sent up an Athens on the far left side, trying to move it, and it will go out of play. That one goes back out of play, and Connor Mavis will throw this one in for the Warriors. Now Beardstown trying to move it now after they got the possession of it. And now kicked deep by Athens. Beardstown trying to control a little bit loose here. Ooh, foul. Yikes. Foul on Mavis by De La Cruz there. Free kick for Mavis. And sent in to the scoring end, but Beardstown trying to control, and they do. That one, is it going to go out of play? No. Alertly, Venegas kicks it off of Mavis. And wait a minute, who's going to have it? Beardstown. That's what I thought, unless they saw something different, but no. De La Cruz with it now. Losing it there is Ortiz. For Venegas, back to the defender, and that is Gascon. He will send it up. Beardstown trying to answer here. Brown pedaling with it. It will go over the line for a goal kick. Once again, taking that goal kick will be Ephraim Newton. Kicks it here more to the near side. Trying to get a break a little bit there for, and fouled. Oof. Mavis fouled. That'll be a free kick. Was it Hessen going to take this one? Just inside of their offensive end. 1-0 Beardstown over Athens on the weird free kick that went in. Ooh, almost a handball there, I thought. But okay, Beardstown plays it. That is De La Cruz trying to get it to Brown left side. Oh, he's got a chance. My bad. Moved so quick that I wasn't able to get it in there, but the scoring opportunity goes away for Beardstown. believe, though, we may have a free kick here. Ball is loose. Ooh. Now cleared. Beardstown still controlling at the moment. Was that Rios over there? But now that's De La Cruz handling it. He's played quarterback out there for quite a bit today. And now, though, Athens may have an answer. Fouled, though. .31-28 to go in the match. 1-0 Beardstown. A Beardstown mistake, and Athens could tie this one. Free kick now, and I believe this is Newton taking it. Kicks it deep. Off of a couple players. Ooh, that was loose in that box in the. Wow, that was loose in the box there a minute. Beardstown controls it, though, on the far side. Sent back to Gascon. Gascon will leave it for his fellow defender, who's going to send it up. That one will go deep to Brown. He's not able to. He does corral it, or does he? No. That is sent into the middle. De La Cruz with it. Dispossessed there. Oh, back and forth with both players. Good defense there by both. Beardstown trying to control it, playing a little pinball. Now, here comes Athens with an answer, maybe. Pedaling it up quickly. Mabus tries to get around the defender. He does not. Good defense there. And that's Ruiz that made that play for Beardstown. That's De La Cruz. De La Cruz has it at the top of the box. Ground ball, though, and handled quite easily there by Jacob Collier. Athens seems to have had a little bit better offense this half, but not exactly a total ton of it. This one loose. Brown, and no, going to go the other way. 29:09 left. 1-0 Beardstown. Yeah, from Newton, the free kick once again for. He'd like that. He's had goal kicks and free kicks all day long, hasn't he? Right foot's going to be tired. Headed. Beardstown controls. De La Cruz will leave it. But Athens will control that one. And tough for me to tell who that is over there. Now perhaps a little bit of a break for Athens. Ooh! He's bringing it in. Off the right foot, defended away. That was Mabus. Still keeping it in, though, is Athens a little bit here. Beardstown, off the head of the Athens player. This one will come and go out of play. No, it's still in. Rios is 30, by the way, for Beardstown. Luis Rios. Brown now pedaling for. Puts it on his right foot. Did not get a lot of it. Collier will pick it up. And send her deep. Little bit more frenetic pace, I'd say, between both teams at this point. 27:40 to go. Second half. 1-0 Beardstown. Beardstown will get the free kick here. Alexander Gascon will take it, the defender. official's like, no, you put the ball here. Are you sure? Alexander. Let's see if he can take a rap at it. And he puts it right in towards the box, but Collier handles it. Good save by Jacob Collier. He sends it near side here towards my camera. Who's going to take it? Oh, looky here. Pedaling in. Firing in the left foot. It's a good shot. It's a goal. Wow, fantastic goal from Drew Collier. Came in, he got the right angle on that shot and was able to put it in. Nice shot, Drew Collier. And I got to put that down. That happened at about the 27 mark. And we are tied at 1. How about that? Wow. Collier was able to pedal in, ripped it, got it to go off as Zacharias. And this match is tied. Woohoo. Woohoo. And now Athens trying to answer again. Beardstown trying to control. You kind of see that's kind of Athens' game, isn't it? Get the break and maybe, let's see if Beardstown can. Nope, fired off the left foot. And I can't see who that is from his number. Let's see who that was. Was that Ruiz? Trying to see here. I think it was Luis Hernandez. Luis Hernandez was the one that fired that. Wasn't able to get it to go home. And let's see now. Throw in for Beardstown. 25:51 left. We're tied at 1. Athens has tied it. Moments ago, Drew Collier. Got a sweet one off his left foot. Oh, this one could be. Oh, a foul. No, not a foul. They keep playing it. Collier handles it. And do we have time for the injury? Guess not. One. Beardstown controlled play mostly, but Athens able to get the answer moments ago. They're wanting a foul, didn't get it. Beardstown plays it. That one will go out. And I believe, who was that to get possibly fouled? Hernandez, number 20. Okay, for the defender. Hernandez now, De La Cruz into the box, bounding around. Who has it? Athens, maybe. No. Beardstown trying to send it in. No. Now it's going to be sent down the far left side. And Beardstown controls as they move right to left. That will go to Collier. He will handle it. And I don't know if he's going to throw it or kick it here. Let's see. 24 minutes left. 1-1 Beardstown and Athens. Ball loose. Pinballing around. Now Athens tries the break. Dispossessed. We're heading the other way. Is that Brown that shot that? No, that's not Brown. Forgive me. This is... Ooh, he got a ripper. Woo, a ripper to the right, just right of the goal. And it's Luis Rios. They don't have the numbers on their roster. They've got my senior and freshman, so I can't even... To look for the number up, I've got to kind of look throughout the whole thing. Luis Rios there almost put the second goal in for Beardstown, but not quite. Free kick for Athens. Beardstown controls. This is De La Cruz. Venegas. He's pedaling around like a madman. Now he sends it. Ooh, cleared out. Now Beardstown controlling. Near side to their defender. Now it comes to, that was Rios. And that one now headed. Ball loose again. 50-50. No, who's got it now? Athens, no. Beardstown. 22-10 left. 1-1. Beardstown, Athens. Ooh. Ball got loose there. And I believe that was Luis Rios was on that left side, not able to convert. And we will have, what do we got? We got a corner? We do have a corner for Beardstown. From that far side, you can see it. That is, ooh, handled, but off of, yep, well, sometimes. Okay. So nothing doing there. The goal kick for Ephraim Newton. Man, he's taking a lot of those today. Beardstown will control it in their defensive end. Kinda. Venegas. Let's see, who did that come off of? Ooh, just dribbles past the net. And it'll be another goal kick for from Newton. Man, his foot's going to be bruised, I think, by the end of this. 20-28 left. Period 2. Beardstown Tigers 1, the Athens Warriors 1. Newton's kick. Headed Beardstown. 18 in there now for Beardstown. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up real quick. Who has this? Ooh, almost a break there for Athens, but not quite. By the way, in there now for Rolando Ayala is the midfielder for, or is 18 for Beardstown. Now fouled. Ooh, that could be a pretty, they fouled Mabus up at the top there. Now this guy's got a right leg. All right, now in 2.6 goals a game, this is going to be a free kick for Athens. Ooh, 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 ooh. And Connor Mabus. See if he can drop the hammer on one here. 1-1. This is big. How is Beardstown going to defend this? Mabus awaits. You can see him just out of the screen. He'll come flying in a moment to take this rap at it. Ooh. Boy, he smoked that. The official said something wasn't right. They're going to redo this. 19:29 to go in the match. Now the official comes over. I don't know what's going on here. All right, Connor Mabus will take this free kick again. He's capable of making. He just ripped it over the left corner just moments ago. What happens here? He hit that one right on the defender. Oh, and it goes in. Wow, bounded back and forth. And I do believe that's Nathan Hessen that got credit for that goal at the 19:20 mark. That's true. This match is not over. You hear the crowd kind of, yeah, that's absolutely right. This thing is far from over. Beardstown will start getting aggressive now, though, as Athens leads it 2-1. 2 free kicks converted by, well, let me correct myself. A free kick converted has just given them the lead. Who slipped down there? That was De La Cruz. And handball there? Beardstown controls. They're down 2-1, 18:39 left. Thanks for joining me here on Furious Rally Sports. 2-1 Athens. They've gotten the lead. Beardstown dictated this match entirely in the first period. All for naught at the moment. Free kick from De La Cruz now. Over the top and to the left. Goal kick. Now, if you think this Beardstown team doesn't have it in them to come back and tie this, they do. They definitely do. Question is, will they? Free kick from Newton. Headed away. Beardstown trying to pedal in. They have an opportunity. The goaltender able to take it away. Beardstown still has it, though. To the right, that comes in front. It's loose, and I believe a goal kick here. Corner. And headed away. That one will go out. Beardstown needs to move it up. 16:26 to go. Down 2-1 to Athens. Beardstown had the commanding hop in that first period, and offensively they were kind of all over Athens, but not so much here in the second half. It's trying to answer, trying to push the ball up. Mavis dispossessed. Here comes Beardstown. But that one, goaltender goes and handles. Nice job there by Jacob Collier. Pretty good night, about 70 degrees somewhere in there at game time. Very comfortable. Right now, the hero of the match, Drew Collier for Athens, who put the go-ahead goal off his left foot, was curving, went right off the goaltender, it's Jeffrey Zacharias, who had a chance, but it went through him. And that's the lead for Athens, 2-1 over Beardstown. Ball loose now. Beardstown's defense controls, but they just can't seem to punch that thing in to tie this. Have a feeling, though, they might. This is De La Cruz now. He will send it over to Rios. Rios has it. Trying to pedal around here. That one comes loose, and the goaltender will handle it. Collier. Jacob. And he kicks it himself this time. Free kick for Collier and Athens. It's going to be actually who you think would take it. Mr. Free Kick, Ephraim Newton. Captain Free Kick himself. Ooh, that's hit well. But we'll go right to the goaltender, Zacharias. Or I should say Zacharias. And that one's coming right in here in the old kitchen. Boop, boop, boop. Throw in for Beardstown. 13-11 left. 2-1, they're down to Athens. Far side there. Gonna leave it. Rodriguez is number 9. That one comes in front. It's loose. Who controls it? Beardstown will keep it. Venegas with it on the far side. Tried to pedal it in, but no, it's going to go out. And it'll be a goal kick here, I believe. No, it's a throw-in. Okay, Beardstown has it. Correction. That one loose. Still loose. Beardstown trying to do something with it. Send it through the middle. Did the defender Gascon? No. And a throw-in for Beardstown. Hammered, but over the top. And let's see, that was Luis Hernandez on the shot. 11:33 left. 2 for Athens, 1 for Beardstown. In a match that you would have assumed from the first half would be the other way around, at the very least. Beardstown dominated play in period 1. First half, however you want to call this. Now, this is Venegas pedaling in, ball loose. Nope. Nothing doing. Beardstown has it, though. Still hanging on to it. And kicked back to the defense. Hernandez couldn't quite do anything with it. Anthony Ortiz is 11 for... This is Brown. Brown leaves it for De La Cruz. De La Cruz tries to chip in, but Collier's able to handle it in his goaltender position for Athens. That one... Now Beardstown's going to keep it. Collier didn't get it cleared. Beardstown trying to do something with it. It's in front. It's a shot? No. That was Hernandez with that shot. Beardstown trying to keep them from answering. Mavis on a breakaway. Mavis on a break, maybe. Beardstown will not quite dispossess him, but Mavis has it. Mavis will just pass it back now. Beardstown. Fellow, that's Venegas. We'll leave it for De La Cruz with 9:43 to go in the match. Down 2-1 is Beardstown. Oh, are they going to call a foul there? They do not. Beardstown fans wanted it. They will not get it. And let's see. Believe that was Luis Hernandez on the break. Or was that Rios? I believe it's Hernandez. Defense for Beardstown, trying to hang on to it. Beardstown's trying to press it. They're down 2-1 with 9:03 to go in the match. Brown will throw it in for Beardstown. We have a stoppage in play here for a player down. Cramp. Could easily see that happening. Maybe, let's see. Can't tell who that is. Believe it's Hernandez. He's going to come out. What did they do? Reinsert Rios? I believe they did. Throw in now for Beardstown. They're down 2-1, 8:44 to go in the match. Back to handle it is Gascon for Beardstown. Trying to pedal in. Trying to give it to somebody to do something with it. Firing. And a good shot, but no. Saved by Collier. Didn't get a super amount of steam on it. So the score remains 2-1. This one is kicked very deep. Beardstown handles it. That is Ruiz. Ruiz gets the quick throw. Throws it into De La Cruz. Let me turn the camera where I should be. De La Cruz pedaling in from the left side. Gets up top of the box. That one will go. Well, trying to move in and not able to make the play, and now the goaltender Collier makes it. That was Anthony Ortiz for Beardstown. Tried to find some room to get one to fire off. You could tell he was looking for it, just couldn't do it. 7:25 left, 2-1, Athens. Athens Greenview Illini Central Co-op. Chipped in, but it's going to be over the top of everybody. Collier will handle it, the goaltender. High drama here. You know, you wonder. It's going to be a bit, but you wonder. Throw in coming here for Beardstown. When does Beardstown send their goalie up? Could happen. Throw in now from Ruiz. Oh, dispossessed there. Ruiz handles it, though. Gets it to De La Cruz. That goes over to the far side, and that's Ortiz. Venegas. That one comes free. Who's got it? Beardstown trying to handle it, do something with it. Comes to the near corner. Comes out top to De La Cruz. De La Cruz looking. Leaves over on the left side. Headed away. It was Hernandez on that. Hernandez still trying to pedal in. He still has it. And it gets in front, and no. A good rip, but just wasn't able to put it in. And I believe that was off the left foot of Cesar Rodriguez. Free kick now. Ephraim Newton. Beardstown handles it. They're down 2-1, 5:08 left. Going to call a foul there. It's going to be a free kick for Beardstown. Trying to get that pass in there to Rodriguez. No, not quite. Taking the free kick will be Edwin Balsadua. Hope I'm saying it. Basaldua. There we go. Sorry, Edwin, if I missed that. Wow, did he rip that? Hokey smokes, just over the right corner. The upper 90 right. Dropped the hammer on it, just didn't happen. Basaldua, I believe. We'll say it that way. Edwin, if I've got it goofed, well, come talk to me about it, and I can fix it, okay? Another free kick here with 4:24 to go, and Athens, the team in white, leading 2-1. Got a good goal from Drew Collier to take the lead. Dribbled in, left-footed, hooked it, went off the defender. And a foul there at the top. Cesar Rodriguez. And so now another free kick for Beardstown. De La Cruz take it, or who's going to drop the hammer on this one? Looks like it. Can they tie it with 3:49 left? And, ooh, right in. But handled by Mr. Collier. Man, you hear that go thunk right in there. So De La Cruz got it. Just wasn't able to put it in. Collier now for his right foot. Going to come to the near side right by my van. Hello. In it. There, you heard it hit the door. All right, Beardstown, you got 3 minutes to score, can you? To tie this match up. Pedaling in. That one is loose, and Athens is able to control. Get it out anyway. Beardstown trying to pressure. That is hit hard. It's a goal! Absolutely smashed. Luis Hernandez with the smasher with his right foot. You could see him set up with it as he dribbled in. The ball took a perfect bounce, and he hammered it home past Jacob Collier, and we are at 2-2 with 2:49 left in the match. Wow. What a fantastic goal from Luis Hernandez. I got to write that one down real quick. Uh-oh. Nope, Beardstown able to clear. Wow, the crowd is all into it now. Why wouldn't they be? What a match, what a match. Oh, I listen to the crowd just going bananas out here. It's great, I love it. Okay, Beardstown trying to control with 2:22 left. It's tied at 2. Was that Mavis trying to? No. This is Beardstown. Well, it's going to go out, so we will have a throw-in momentarily. Well, that was Benegas sending it here to the near side to the hero so far, Hernandez, that tied it just moments ago. Beardstown just keeping possession here with 1:38 left in the match. Trying to pedal in. It's off the right foot. Ooh. He ripped it, but did not get it. I believe that was De La Cruz. Hernandez trying to get it again. He had the tire moments ago. Ball loose. Who's got it? Going to have a stop here. Handball. And also a timeout I believe, for a stoppage in play. Not sure we have down there. You can see the players on both sides are, at least in my opinion, they are clearly gassed. They've all made great efforts. You see number 30 there for Beardstown, Luis Rios. That jersey just drenched with sweat. He's played hard today, and so hasn't both these teams. Who's that up now? Is this De La Cruz that got up? I'm trying to see who it is. And I don't know how long they have to go off for or what the situation is. No, it is not. Cesar Rodriguez. If I'm saying it wrong, maybe it's Cesar. It's probably Cesar, isn't it? Okay, so 1:15 the stoppage time on the injury is left. 2-2, now Beardstown controls. And the ball comes loose. Woo, that was dangerous for Athens. Beardstown still trying to control it here. Trying to win it in regulation. Hernandez. Was that Rios, rather? And it goes over the end line for a goal kick with 49 seconds left. And you can bet that the goal kicker, Ephraim Newton's going to take forever. No, he didn't. He sent it on down. Beardstown controls with 36 seconds left. Oh, wow. So a player down here. It's number 25, Ryder Claypool. Back up. Quickly with 29.6 left, Athens will try to advance it. Tied at 2. That one bounding around with 23 seconds. Uh-oh, who's got it? Sent forward. And we'll go over the end line with 13 seconds, and that's going to be probably it. Oh, ooh, that was dangerous. 1 second, and that's going to end it right there. In regulation, that is. Two tie. But I believe we have penalty kicks, do we not? What an exciting match. Beardstown dictated all of the play. Absolutely dictated all of the play in period one for the most part. And then, well, let's go over the scoring summary for you real quick. Luis Miguel de la Cruz at the 25th minute, with 25 minutes left, I should say, scored the opening goal. It was 1-0 Beardstown. It was a little drainer that went back, that went through him, went through the goaltender. It was a ground ball and went through Jacob Collier. That made it 1-0. Then Drew Collier at the 27th minute was able to fire, that was in the second half, was able to fire one home off of his left foot and tie it at 1. Then a little bit later, Nathan Hessen got a goal. 19:20 left. And he was able to give Athens the lead 2-1. And then, just a few moments ago, with 2:49 remaining, it was Luis Hernandez. It could have been Luis Rios, but I believe it was Luis Hernandez got the goal, bounded, and he kicked it off his right foot with 2:49 remaining to tie it at 2, and that's where we will finish in a 2-2 tie. So there you go. No penalty kicks or anything. That's where the match finishes. So, okay, so here's what's coming up on Furious Rally Sports. On Friday, football, Jacksonville route comes to Beardstown. We'll have that for you. And then next Wednesday, it is soccer, as I'll be back here, and Jacksonville will be in town to play the Tigers. Some other teams and maybe some stuff from Northeast Missouri, softball-wise. We'll see what else I can conjure up for the coming weeks. So, the final score from Beardstown, from the JBS Soccer Complex in Roy Roberts Park. The Athens Warriors come to town, the 2A team. They get 2, and the home team, the Beardstown Tigers, they get 2. We end in a tie. So for Phil O'Neill and Furious Rally Sports, I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.